Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, and welcome to my guide to completing the new City or Underworld hard area task on RuneScape 3. On screen right now is everything you need to prepare yourself. Most of the things on here are pretty self-explanatory, but there are a couple of things I do want to stop and explain. The Uncut Moonstone is a new gem that came out with the Housing of Parliament quest. It may not be so easy to get one because the shop that apparently sells one shows up every Wednesday. I can't really confirm that though because I've never tried to get one from there and it's not Wednesday. If you've not done the Housing of Parliament quest, it's a quest that can be done in under 10 minutes and will give you one of these gems as a reward. I do have a guide for that, by the way. I'm explaining all this even though it is a tradable item because it still might not be so easy to buy. I don't think there's a lot of them out there and everyone's trying to do these tasks at the moment. If you're wondering how I got mine, I kept the one I got from Housing of Parliament actually. You also need an Ensouled Bar, which is untradeable. If you don't have one, you'll then need all the other items listed next to it to perform the ritual to get it. The ritual will be shown in the video. The Ghostly Robe set is a 6-piece set that's untradeable and it's obtained from the Cursed of Zaros mini quest, the mini quest requirement listed at the top of this list. You want to keep this entire 6-piece set on at all times. I'll explain why right after this, but feel free to pause this if you need it as I'm going to continue the guide now. This video is brought to you by the awesome members of my Patreon. If you want access to some exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Enjoy the video, everyone. So the reason why you want to keep the Ghostly Robe set on at all times, there's a very annoying task as part of this set. It's called Ghost Hunter, and the description says catch a ghostly impling while wearing a full set of ghostly robes. It's annoying because the implings are not that common. If you get really lucky, you might happen to run into one while doing these tasks. That's why you want to keep the robes on. This task is what the butterfly net and impling jar are for. You might need to be wielding the butterfly net to use it. If you do not manage to find one while doing the other tasks, I'll show you what I did at the end of the video. To start this off, you need the Ensouled Bar, then go to any furnace with an adamant bar, a rune bar, and an orichalcum bar, and turn that into an unsouled bar. When you click on the furnace to open the interface, it's in the middle column in the bottom row. We now need to take that unensouled bar to the ritual site in the city of You can teleport there or use the Draenor Village lodestone, head a bit north, and enter the Underworld portal. The ritual that you need to do is called Ensoul Material. That is the exact name. Do not go with the one with extra words in it or whatever. To set up this ritual, you need 6 light sources, which is what the basic ritual candles are for. The glyphs you need are 1 elemental 1, 2 elemental 2, 2 change 2. Then just do the ritual, collect the reward into your inventory, and you should have the Ensouled Bar. I'm speeding through this because I want to get into the actual task. Now, let's start the actual task. And remember to look out for ghostly implings while you're doing this. Head into the city, the lodestone will get you a bit closer. Where the music icon is on your minimap, if you right click any of these NPCs over here and choose listen to, that will complete the task Do You Like Jazz? Next, you're going to go to where the spinning wheel is. Be careful where you click here because the city has like different levels to it. And if you click on one of the buildings next to it, it could take you to a different level in the city, which actually requires you to walk around. So make sure to click on that exact building. Click on the spinning wheel and turn your 5 temperate fungal shafts into a fungal bowstring, which completes the task a Fungal Fun Ghoul. Before I continue, there's another achievement that's not part of this task list that actually still needs to be done in order to do another one. It's called Mythical Moonstone. You might have done it already, I don't know, but let's just be on the safe side. You need to be wearing a brown apron with no cosmetic overrides in the torso slot apparently. While wearing that apron, you're going to speak to a nearby former master crafter and select option 1, ask about moonstones. Just finish that dialogue and the achievement should come up, assuming you haven't done it yet. Once you're done, make sure to put your ghostly robe top back on. Now you need to go to the smithing place where Killy is. You can teleport to Smithy using your Underworld Grimoire 2 or a passing bracelet to teleport to Hanging Gardens, which would also get you pretty close. Use the furnace to northeast. In the interface, click on a Necrite ore, then the Necronium bar, begin project, and smelt the bar, which completes Necro Necronium. While you're in this area, you need to cut your uncut moonstone. Use the furnace again. In the left column at the bottom, select the Ensouled Bar and you're going to make a Moonstone bracelet. Make sure you make the right thing. Remember, it might not be easy to get another gem. When you are sure, click Begin Project. While still standing in this area, you're then going to cast level 5 enchant on the Moonstone bracelet to create a passing bracelet, which completes the task passing the test. Go a bit east to a farming patch and use your new passing bracelet to teleport to Hanging Gardens. Break the patch, then plant a Marcella mushroom spore in the patch to complete the task isn't mushroom down here. Walk a bit north to a rune crafting place, or you can use your new passing bracelet to teleport to Haunt on the hill. Enter a dark portal and you're going to craft some Miasma runes, which is the altar to the east, which should complete the task My Miasma. Use your passing bracelet to teleport to a reflection pool, which puts you right in front of the Ghostly Soul fishing spot. First task, you need to catch a Ghostly Soul from this fishing spot, then successfully cook it using the range and building to the north. This will not work if you have the bait and switch archaeology relic active, which is the one that automatically cooks things that you catch. I tried it, it doesn't work. On the item list, I did write 1 or more bait. That's in case you burn it, but if you need more bait, at least it's easy to get back here. Just use the passing bracelet to teleport to a reflection pool. The passing bracelet has unlimited charges, by the way. Anyways, once you successfully cook it, that should complete food for the soul. Enter the large cave opening south of the fishing spot. For his next task, you need to stack up these things called residual souls. Don't worry too much about what that means if you're not familiar with necromancy combat. Just wear your necromancy weapons, the guard and lantern, and the only 2 abilities you need to worry about here are found in necromancy abilities, are called Soul Sap and Volley of Souls. Every time you use Soul Sap, it will give you 1 residual soul, so you need to use this 3 times to get a stack of 3. And it does not have to be all in the same enemy. It only takes about 6 seconds to recharge, so this shouldn't take too long. You should see this little soul icon come up with a number next to it every time you use it. That number needs to be at least 3 before you continue. When it is at 3 or higher, the next thing you attack, you need to use the Volley of Souls ability on it. The description of this task states, hit an enemy with Volley of Souls with at least 3 residual soul stacks within the city of and that will complete the Volley Ghoul task. That is basically everything except the ghostly impling task, so if you haven't caught one yet, what do you do? Well, I went to Reddit. Apparently there's some spots where they commonly spawn, and the strategy most people use was just pick one of those spots and world hop. Some of the spots I saw them mention were the place where you take the boat, by the fishing spot, or by the farming patch. I picked the farming patch and got in less than 3 minutes. I doubt any spot has a better spawn than another. Only thing I would be concerned about is competing with other players, which in that case I would actually avoid the fishing spot because that's where I saw the highest concentration of people. By the way, this thing spawned in like 2 seconds after I hopped, so like it wasn't there first and then I saw it right when I was about to hop again. This one guy who was there already seems to be AFK and he missed it. This other guy came running, not sure if he was also trying to get it or came running because he saw me, because right after he told me nice guides. If you're watching this, I'm sorry I stole your impling. But anyways, that's all the tasks. To claim your reward, speak to Killy by Smithy. I'm going to try to make a guide for elite tasks next, which I'll link in the description below when that's ready. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. There are also links in the description below for my Patreon, donation link, Twitter, and Discord where you can interact with me. Donations can also be directly made through YouTube now. Thanks option near like button below the video. Catch you later. Peace.